Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to make winter melon soup. It is a really simple soup that is warm and comforting, perfect for cold winter days. It's also great if you are sick or nursing someone else back to health. It contains a lot of vitamins, it helps with digestion, and it's also great for your metabolism. I'll link more information on the nutritional stuff in the description below. In Chinese cuisine, winter melon is mostly used in soups and sometimes in stir fries. It does not have a lot of flavor in itself and it takes on the flavor of whatever you cook it in. So today we're going to cook our winter melon in some chicken broth and some basic Chinese aromatics. So let's get to it. We're going to take some peeled ginger and slice them into medallions. We're also going to use some whole scallions or green onions if that's what you call them. And what I like to do is bunch it up and tie it together so it doesn't disintegrate and make our soup murky. And today we're going to use a whole chicken bone to make the broth. You can find whole chicken bones at most Asian grocery stores, Chinese, Korean, Japanese. You can also ask your local butcher if they can save the chicken carcass for you. Let's add the chicken, scallions, and ginger all into a big pot and add enough water to cover the chicken. Turn the heat to high and bring it to a boil. Be sure to remove any scum that surfaces to the top. Once everything comes to a boil, we're going to cover it and turn the heat down to a simmer. Now I would say the minimum amount of time to cook the broth is at least 30 minutes to extract all the flavors from the chicken and aromatics. I typically cook it for about 1 to 2 hours. The longer you cook it, the more depth of flavor your broth will have. But like I said, you can cook it for just 30 minutes and you will still get really yummy flavors. In my winter melon soup, I like adding bean curd sticks or dried tofu skin. They don't add much flavor to the soup, but I like to have them for extra textural element. They come in dried form and we just need to rehydrate them with some hot water, cover, and then after 30 minutes, you will see that the tofu skin has softened. Another textural element I like adding are vermicelli noodles. You guys always ask me what brand I like to use for noodles, and for vermicelli noodles, this is the brand that I prefer. And I like it because it comes in these pre-portioned packs and I don't have to break them apart. So we're going to do the same and rehydrate the noodles, but they take a lot less time if you use hot water, about 5 to 10 minutes. To add some flavor to our soup, we are going to add some goji berries. Goji berries have long been used in Chinese cuisine, in teas, soups, and even as herbal medicine. I got this bag from Costco and I think goji berries are now widely available at any supermarket. You can find them in the health food aisle. They also come in dried form, but we don't need to rehydrate them. Finally, for the winter melon, you can buy them pre-portioned like this from the Asian market. To prepare it, we're going to scoop the seeds out. We're gonna slice them into 1-inch wide long pieces and then trim the skin off. Then we're going to cut them into large chunks. So after simmering your broth for 30 minutes, we're going to drop the goji berries in. Add in a little bit of salt and remove the scallions. It's a good time to taste and check the salt level of the soup. Always taste and then add more salt little by little. Always taste the soup first and then add more salt little by little. Put the lid back on and simmer the goji berries for 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, we can see that the goji berries have given our soup some flavor and color. And now it's time to add in our rehydrated bean curds, vermicelli noodles, and last but not least, the winter melon. Now we're going to bring the soup back up to a simmer and let the winter melons cook for about 8 to 12 minutes. The winter melons cook pretty fast, so you want to check for doneness after 8 minutes. Use a toothpick to poke through a big piece. There should be just a minimal amount of resistance. When you eat it, it should feel a little toothsome and not mushy. The winter melon will turn mushy and break apart in the soup if you overcook it. And when you're ready to serve, grind in just a little pinch of white pepper to bring it all together. The soup is looking so clear and vibrant. Make sure you get the winter melon, tofu skin, and vermicelli in the bowl too. Garnish with some green onions and slurp away. Hope you guys have enjoyed this recipe. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. Let me know how you like this recipe in the comments below. I'll see you guys next week.